Hi everybody, guess what? That's right, we're in my backyard. You know what this is? That's right, it's the Chevy Celebrity. Let's take a look. Oh, we got some stuff in the car. Elevator buttons in the back seat. Wonder what that's for. Let's take a look in the trunk here. Driveway's kind of slippery because we had a big snow here. Let's see what's in the trunk. We are all packed up. What's this? C.J. Anderson elevator buttons. A light fixture. This is strange. You know what this means? That's right, we're going on a road trip. Not just any road trip. We're going to St. Louis, Missouri. And why are we going there? Because we're going to visit the elevator channel and listen to Streetcar 1743 play the organ. Let me show you some of the provisions we got here. That's right. Got 120 volt power, mood lighting, and of course, the official Dieselducy timekeeper. Here's my laptop. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and get on the road. That's right. It's time to go. We're going to St. Louis, and tonight we're going to be in Louisville. One thing about this car, it doesn't have a tripometer. So we're going to have to figure out the miles based on this. We'll use 750 as 0. So it's a cold morning. Let's go ahead and start up the car. Cold start. Here we go. Listen to this. That's the inverter. I'll have to... There. When it gets a low voltage. Anyway, we are off to St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, she didn't put the parking brake on. Alright, the time is 11:17 and it's 0 miles into the trip. Alright, here we go. Alright, it is now 11:23 and I'll say I'm using 750 as the 0, so we're just now starting out the trip. 750 is an easier number to remember. So let's see here. There's downtown Vinton. We're leaving the post office.
Left on 2nd Street.
So I had to mail a package. So we're gonna follow the GPS. And I can't talk when that thing's talking. It's distracting. Now we're driving down, I guess, Walnut Avenue.
0.2 miles, then turn left on 2nd Street.
I'll tell you, I'm probably gonna have to mute that thing. I can't talk when that thing's going. But anyway, this is the beginning of the trip to St. Louis. We're gonna be in Louisville tonight. So
turn left on 2nd Street.
That thing is gonna have to go. I can't deal with that voice. I can't talk over it. But anyway, alright, it is 11:28 and I will say almost 2 miles into the trip.
Miles, turn right onto I-581 North.
That's right, we're getting ready to get on the interstate. If you look over here, what city is coming from over there?
Turn right onto I-581 North.
There's downtown Roanoke once we get out of the way of the car wash. And if you look up there, you can see Mill Mountain. This is a very bad intersection here. And there, the light goes green. Now we're going to get to go. So let's get on the 5. Oh, look at that. That was a smart move right there. Excuse me. Well, anyway, there's my beautiful city of Roanoke over there. There's the Hotel Roanoke. I'll go ahead and film going by Roanoke. I'm not going to be looking through the camera, so you're probably seeing some familiar sights. Should be passing the Elmwood parking garage right now. You'll see the Norfolk Southern building, Carilion Administrative building, and the Wells Fargo building.
Drive 6 miles on I-581 North.
And yes, I will mute that voice when I stop, because I'm not going to listen. I'll turn it down. I'm not going to listen to that the whole way. We're now driving over my workplace, Norfolk Southern Railroad tracks. And over there is the Hotel Roanoke. So now we're leaving my beautiful city of Roanoke. This car, the radio is broken in this car. It doesn't work, so you know what we're going to do for tunes, don't you? That's right. we got my personal stereo right there. So I'll be using a personal stereo for some tunage. All right, we'll look at some more provisions that I have when we do our first food stop, which will be here shortly. Anyway, I'll probably get it to go because I am running a little bit later than I wanted to because I want to get to Louisville at a good time. And there's also a few places along the way I might want to stop. So here's Orange Avenue, and if you look down there, you can see the famous Days Inn. That'll be it for this update. Actually, if you want, we'll just roll up 581 for a little bit. We are still on 581. If you look over here to the right, you should see a familiar sight here, and I've turned her down a little bit so she shouldn't be so loud. You know what that is over there? That's right. It's the Valley View Mall. Valley View Mall. My wife works there, and as you know, they got some pretty boring elevators. We'll look over there again once you can see the mall. I'm not looking through the camera, but you should be seeing Macy's, Home and Children. Yep, the mall's up there. We'll be getting on Interstate 81 here in a minute. Up here to your left is the Roanoke Sheraton, which I think TJ has stayed. No, Evan and Aaron stayed there. Nicholas Cannycart stayed at one of those, so I think the Residence Inn, it's back there too. So, all right, 11:35 and 8 miles into the trip. We're getting on I-81, and the warning sign back there said Interstate 81 South is closed because they're blasting, they're widening the road, so we're already going to be forced to take a detour. And as you can tell, I turned her down. She's nowhere near as loud. Anyway, here we are getting on Interstate 81. And for those of you that don't live around here, you're going to get to see some of our beautiful mountains. See, Roanoke is right smack dab in the middle of a beautiful valley. I highly encourage you guys to come visit Virginia if you haven't, because this is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful states in the country. And we are now getting on the lovely I-81. We're going Interstate 81 to, I believe, I don't know, it actually has us going on 460, so we'll be going up through 460, like toward Princeton. We'll be going by the Days Inn in Princeton. So, all right, we're now on Interstate 81. There's probably not much to see here. It looks just like any other interstate. You can see some of my beautiful mountains up ahead. I'll use the zoom lens. Yeah, there's my mountains. All right, it's 11:43. We are 15 miles into the trip. As you can tell, we still have some snow on the ground from yesterday. And I hate to say this, but we're pretty much traveling west as the sun's going to be going down, so we're probably going to be dealing with the sun some. So yeah, as we're pulling up out of the valley, I'm starting to see a little bit of snow again on the ground. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. The weather on this trip is supposed to be gorgeous. Gotta love Interstate 81. Isn't this exciting? We're at the 135. Okay, look at this. 11:44 and 17 miles of the trip, and look at this. Interstate 81 is a parking lot. This is going to be a problem. Again, like I said, they're blasting down here, so the road's shut down, so they're detouring. I didn't know it would be this bad, but we might be going on US 11 or something. I'll figure it out. You know what? I've decided we're not going to sit in this. There's an emergency turnoff up here. We're going to go north, and I'm going to take 460. I'm going to take 460 instead of Interstate 81. So, I don't really recommend doing this. I guess this is illegal. But we are going north on I-81. We're going to get off at that exit up there, and we are going to be taking Route 460. So there is the turnaround right there. As you can tell, there's no northbound traffic because, like I said, I believe the interstate is closed. I think it's completely closed. So getting back north shouldn't be a problem. Wonder what 460 is going to be like. But 460 will take us to 77. As you can tell, it is safe to get out in the hammer lane. Here we go back north on I-81, and look at that. Let me put my hazards on. Hazards are on. And look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're going to recalculate, but we're not going south on I-81, so we're going to jump on 460. Going to go through Salem.
2.1 miles, then take exit 137 on right.
That's right. We're off to a wonderful start of this trip. Haven't even got out of Salem. All right, it's 11:50 and we're 20 miles in the trip, but we haven't really gone 20 miles. We're getting off and we're gonna go through Salem. And you know what? Here's McDonald's. It's almost lunchtime, so since we're gonna be, I wonder what, I dread to think what 460 is gonna be like. It's probably gonna be a disaster. So we are going to be stopping at McDonald's here in Salem and eating, I guess. Actually, I hate to say, I kind of lied. I don't think we'll be stopping at the McDonald's right now because it's back toward the other part of Salem. But anyway, we are getting on Route 460 right now, and we got a red light. Here we go on the 460. I don't think there's a McDonald's on this part. It's been a while since I've been down this part of 460. And the GPS is going to go crazy because it wants me on the interstate, which is closed down. So we'll be getting out of these red lights here shortly. We're on the west end of Salem right now. Here we are on US 11. I mean, not US 11, 460, and we're doing work on it too. Seems like no matter where we go, we got road work right now. It's February. They're not supposed to be working on the roads this time of year. Oh well. Look at that streetcar. What do you think about that? It's 11:55 and we have now gone 21 miles and we're just now leaving Salem. I hope the rest of this trip goes better, or else I won't get to Louisville till midnight at this rate. For all those of you who are into locks, Medica Lock. I'm not sure if this is their headquarters or not, but I know they got a big office right here. This is right on the west end of Salem. As you can tell, 460 is moving along a little bit. If you look over there, you can see Interstate 81, which is a complete parking lot. The only movement you see up there is on the northbound lanes. If you look up there, I'm looking, I don't know if you can see the trees, look at the southbound lanes up there. See, southbound lanes are at a standstill. We'd still be sitting up there if we hadn't turned around. Like I said, they're working on 460 too, so looks like we're getting ready to go a 4-lane. And we're probably going to be on this all the way up to Princeton. This is when I used to go in the Radford division. This is how we used to deadhead up to Bluefield to get on a train. And yeah, it is turning into 4-lane right up here. Here we go. Alright, here's a nice view of I-81. Look at 460, it's moving along pretty good. I-81 can't see anymore, it's a parking lot over there. But it looks like we're coming in some more road work. What's up with all this road work in the winter time? Right here you'll see all the traffic coming off I-81. So this right here is going to be a determining factor of how 460 will be probably. And it looks like it's moving smoothly. You got all these trucks coming off the highway, but I don't blame them. I mean, I wouldn't want to sit in that traffic. I mean, that's why I did what I did back there. As you can see in the foreground, or I mean up ahead, is some of our beautiful mountains.
Recalculating.
That's right. Look at our mountains.
3 miles, then turn right on North Port Road.
And we are now 25 miles in the trip, and we're rolling on 460, and it is moving good so far. But still, we got some beautiful scenery out here in Virginia. I rode my scooter out here one time, and this is where I turned around, right there. Coming through Shawsville. We're in a 45-mile-an-hour speed. All along 460, they have these small towns, and they love to police them. Yeah, this is a little town in rural Virginia. Alright, it's 12:17, 40 miles into the trip now, and we are in Christiansburg going underneath I-81. And up here on the left is one of TJ's favorite parts of the trip. That's right, you know what we're going to be doing up here on the left, don't you? What restaurant is that on the left? I wonder what it is. I see the golden arches. That's right.
Approaching McDonald's.
Welcome to Christiansburg. We are going to McDonald's. I wonder what we're gonna get in here. I'm in the mood for a fillet of fish.
2.7 miles, then turn right
Or
onto
maybe
US 460
some of those new chicken popper things they have. We'll figure it out. I left the timekeeper out in the car, but we are here in the Christiansburg McDonald's. That's right. Yes, I look terrible without a hat. Let's take a look at what I got here. Got a Chicken McBites meal. These things are really good. It's like popcorn chicken. It was expensive though. Look at this. It was $7.03. I'm gonna set the camera down. You can get a close up of my fries. I open the barbecue sauce. Now, TJ, watch this. I'm gonna eat a McBite right here on camera. Here we go. Dip it in barbecue sauce. Get it nice and saucy. I hope you're seeing this because here it goes. Very good. So we're gonna get back on the road here in just a minute, so that's it for now. All right, 12:35, just got done eating. As I said, we're 50 miles the trip. So I promised earlier we're gonna take a closer look at some of the provisions. Like I said, we got no radio. So we got the personal stereo here. 120 volt power, which comes to us courtesy of the inverter. I don't know if you're seeing it or not. We got mood lighting, which we probably can't see if we fire it up right now. Yeah, you can't see it because it's too bright. Got the laptop computer. The TX10 is in there, or it should be. Yep, it better be, because... And we got some elevator buttons back there for no apparent reason. Alright, now we're going to get back on the road. If you want to hear the car start up, I'll let you hear the car start up. Here we go. Alright, it's 12:40. I guess 41 miles in the trip. Here's a view down near Blacksburg. This is on 460. We're near Virginia Tech. For all you pumpkin drivers out there, look what we're getting ready to pass. We're here in Blacksburg, very close to Virginia Tech. That's right, it's a pumpkin truck. Schneider. And it's one of the TA trailers. Let's get a good look at the pumpkin truck. And also, I used to drive for this company and I really liked it. For all you looking for a trucking job, this is a good outfit. Anyway, there's the Schneider truck. Look at it. That's right, Schneider. And Virginia Tech should be up here pretty soon. All right, 50 miles in the trip, 12:45. We're coming up on Virginia Tech. That over there is the stadium. The elevator there actually made the news because guess what kind it is? It's a ThyssenKrupp Isis, and they had a lot of trouble with it. And it was so unreliable. I don't know the whole story, but it made the news. I think it had something to do with the safety of it too. Well, anyway, you can't really see the campus, but it's back over there. And being that this is just 50 miles from my back door, I might come down here and do some filming sometime since this is a public school. And it's, from what I hear, I mean, I hear they have a lot of elevators, so someday we'll make a trip down here and come and film. So actually, yeah, I lied about 50. We're actually 49 miles in the trip, but still, might as well round it up, and we're stopping at a red light, so I'm going to do the same thing with the camera. I don't know if you can see, but back in there are some of the school buildings. I mean, it's kind of secluded back there. I mean, there are some fields that surround it, but that is Virginia Tech back in there. And we're still going west on 460, and now we are 0.2 of a mile away from being 50 miles of the trip. And if you want, I'll let you watch the 50th mile turn over. Again, that's Virginia Tech over there. And now we are officially 50 miles into the trip. Look how orange that bridge is. I just want to see some of the scenery out here. Look how pretty it is. In case you haven't figured out, I happen to love my Virginia. I mean, you get beautiful views like that right in your own backyard. I absolutely love living in Virginia. Look at this scenery out there. Of course, you gotta see it through the trees. Look at all those mountains. I mean, what do you think about views like this and mountains like that? It's just beautiful. This right here, we're coming into, this is Pearisburg. This up here is called Selco. We're going over the New River, which there's some of our railroad tracks. See, Jacob, look at this. This is the river. And as you can see, there's mountains on either side of it. And you'll see the railroad track up. Yeah, you can't see it. Actually, we're going over it right now. There's the railroad track. That's the Whitethorn. Over there is Selco, or as we call it on the railroad, Smelco, because it stinks. They make cigarette filters and stuff. Alright, we're just down the road, and if you look over here to the right, to the left, you'll see the bridge that goes over the New River. That right there is the bridge that goes from the Christiansburg to the Whitethorn side on Norfolk Southern Railway. And we are now in Narrows, which is just a little speed trap. Now here's where the road gets interesting. 116 and do the math. I think it's like 80 miles in the trip almost. Anyway, this used to be a 2-lane road. The eastbound lanes are actually the old Virginian railbed. And wait till you see how twisty and windy this is up here, and how close these cliffs come to the road. Yeah, we are going along the New River. Look at this. Look how close that is to the road. Coming through here with a tractor trailer is really fun, and I've done it several times. And Jacob, if you look down there, you can kind of see the river. I know I've talked to you about this river a lot, Jacob, because the railroad tracks go right along it. But yeah, you're getting to see what a beautiful place Virginia is. If you look down there, you can see the river. We'll be getting on Interstate 77 here in about 15 miles up in Princeton. Anyway, get a good look over there, Jacob. You can see the river above the guardrail. Alright. I guess I'll roll for a little bit longer because this is interesting. Oh yeah, here you go, more cliffs. Look at this. Look how close it is to the road. Coming through here with a tractor trailer, again, is really fun. You have to swing wide to avoid this stuff. And over there is a Norfolk Southern train. I don't know if you can see it through the reflection. Alright, that's all the real treacherous stuff. So I don't know if you're seeing it, but I'll let you look out the window for a second. There's a train over there. All right, it's 1:22, about 84 miles of the trip, and we're about to get wild and wonderful here, because you know what's on the other side of this bridge? That's right, West Virginia. Over there is the Glenlyn power plant, and you can see our railroad tracks in front of it. And right around this curve, we will no longer be in the beautiful state of Virginia. Again, we're going to be dealing with the sun probably the rest of the day because we're going west. And the sun is going down. And up there, we're now in wild and wonderful West Virginia. And the speed limit, I believe, goes up to either 60 or 70. Let's see, it's 65. Anyway, we're in West Virginia now. Ever since we left Glenlyn, we've been gradually going uphill. Pretty much from Glenlyn all the way up to Princeton, it's uphill. Because the funny thing, in Roanoke, it can be 60 degrees, and up here in Bluefield and Princeton, there can be a foot of snow on the ground. All right, it's 1:38, 95 miles from the trip. We're about to get on Interstate 77, but before I do, I hate to do this. I do not recommend shopping here, but I gotta pick up a CR2 battery for the high CRI Mini CR2, because the battery's dead in that. And I hate to say, but the cheapest place to get a CR2 battery, that car wash is in the way. I can't get that car wash one there before, but you'll see the cheapest place to get a battery here in just a second. It is none other than, that's right, Mart. I do not recommend shopping there. Chinese crap. But what can I say? If I buy the battery at the mall, they charge 10 bucks for it. So there's a view of the Princeton Walmart. We're gonna go inside and get the battery now. All right, it's 1:50, and look where we're sitting. That's right, Walmart's parking lot. And I went in there, and you know what this is? That's right, it's the Quark High CRI Mini CR2, which is the official Dieselducy elevator filming flashlight. You can get these at 47s.com for the very low price of $39, which is an excellent value. But they take a CR2 battery, which this battery was developed for the advanced photo system. I mean, those cameras are what primarily used it. I bought one of those at the mall, and it cost almost $11. I bought two of them at Walmart, and they were $10.43. So you know what we're going to do? That's right, right here on camera, we're going to take the old dead battery out of the high CRI Mini CR2. See, this is the one that I bought at the mall. I paid almost $11 for this. Get rid of it, and now let's get the bunny out. That's right, we got the bunny Energizer. And we got not one, but two of them, so we got an extra one. And I'll put this in the trunk at a later time. So now we're going to install the battery in the high CRI Mini CR2. Doing this one-handed. The battery goes in just like any other flashlight. But let's take a look at it first. We got to see the Energizer logo. That's right, Energizer. Now we'll put the battery in the flashlight. Here's the head. Now I'm doing this one-handed because I'm holding the handy cam. And it's screwing on perfectly. Now watch this. The new battery makes the light turn on. That's right, now we got full brightness. So, we're going to hit the road again. Alright, we're just now leaving Walmart's parking lot, and look what we're getting on now. That's right, it's a toll road. And if you look over in the left of your screen, you'll see the logo of a certain lovely hotel that I used to stay in all the time. I don't know if we'll be able to see the hotel, but we'll try. No, all you can see is the logo, but you know what that is. That's right, that's the Days in Princeton. And now we're getting on Interstate 77, and I have on the phone Mr. Jacob, and he's the one that I'm going to see in St. Louis. Isn't that right?
Hello, everybody.
That's right. Jacob is making a special guest appearance on this road trip video. But anyway, we're going to be going through a toll booth here soon, and I'm willing to bet Streetcar 1743 you'll probably want to see that, so we'll film that. All right, look at the time there, 2:12, 116 miles on the trip, I think. And up here is a toll plaza. I don't know if you like these Streetcar. I hate paying tolls, but I'm going to film going through the toll plaza for you, Streetcar. And there's some tunnels, I don't know if there's any tunnels on this stretch of highway or not, but if there is, I'll be sure to film them for you. I don't have Easy Pass, so I'm going to pay cash. I know, Dan, I know you told me I need to get an Easy Pass. I'll get it one of these days, Dan. But today I don't have the Easy Pass. But anyway, let's go into one of the standard service lanes. I'm going to put the camera on the dashboard of the car. Since it's flat, it might bounce around a little bit. But here we go into the toll booth. Because I have to use one hand to drive and one to get the money. Alright. Let's see here. I think this is a live human being. How you doing today? How much do I owe? Can I please get a receipt for this? I think I got exact change for you. Yeah, here you go. $2. Thank you, thank you. There you go. We went through the toll booth. The light went green. So, there's a Transport America truck. And we are coming up on Beckley, West Virginia, where we're going to be stopping at the Beckley Travel Plaza. And the significance of the Beckley Travel Plaza, I spent many a night here when I used to drive a truck. Because I'd come up, when I used to haul the Volvos out of Dublin, going up to Canada, I'd always come up this road. And anytime I come out of the house with Swift or Schneider, I'd usually be coming up here, and sometimes I'd either sleep up here or just stop here and get something to eat. The prices are very high because it's your typical typical turnpike travel plaza, and I believe it's over the next hill. But yeah, we're on Interstate 77 going north. Going about 75 miles an hour, and the speed limit's 70, so we don't have to worry about getting a speeding ticket. There's the sign for it. It's a mile, 1.25 miles. There's the exit for it, 1 mile, so I guess you can watch a mile of West Virginia. I'll tell you what, let's speed it up a little bit. Here we go. Wow, that was fast. Well, anyway, if you look over there, there's the Beckley Travel Plaza. Which, if you like, you want me to film getting off the exit ramp? I'm just gonna make a quick pit stop there. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll film it. So are y'all enjoying this trip so far? It's going pretty well. I'm running a little bit later than I wanted to, but...
Recalculating.
Oh, be quiet. We'll film driving into the Travel Plaza parking lot.
Turn left to I-64 East, then turn right.
We're not going to be here long at all. I'm just making a little pit stop.
I-64 East.
This is a dangerous intersection right here. See, they don't have to stop. And we want the Travel Plaza. Ugh, excuse me. UPS also used to use this place as a trailer swap out. I'd always see UPS drivers switching trailers here. I'm so used to having to go to the trucks, I'm used to going straight. Feels funny making a left here. I'm so used to driving the truck. But I get to go left now because I'm a car.
Turn left on road to Beckert Drive, then turn left. Turn left on
Well, anyway, here we are in the Travel Plaza's parking lot. Alright, this is the Beckley Travel Plaza. I guess we'll film walking in here. Music, talk over it. As you can see, they have the food court over there. Burger King, Sparrow, Quizno. What's that? Some sort of lift truck. There's a craft shop. And there's the Travel Mart, ATM. And this is why I came here. 245 and 100 and almost 145 miles into the trip. That's right, the state of West Virginia is going to suck more money out of my wallet. Because this Interstate 77/64 through here is a toll road. It's called the West Virginia Turnpike. And up here is a toll booth. We are getting very close to it. Over there is Norfolk Southern Tracks. Charleston is 42 miles away. We might be making a little stop there. We'll have to see what it's like when we get there. The tolls have gone up dramatically. It was like $1 a few years ago, I think. But anyway, I'm gonna again put the camera on the dashboard. It may bounce around a little bit. That's one thing I like about having a flat dash. Excuse me, you can put stuff on it. Now we're a half mile from the toll plaza. We'll go through the one on the far right. I'm not a wide load, but I'll go through it anyway. Hello. How you doing? Can I get a receipt, please? Have a nice day. See? Now I get to go. And back on the road we go. Alright, now we're 151 miles of the trip, and I think it was coming up this hill right here where I blew a turbocharger. Actually, it was a charged air cooler on my Schneider truck one time. It was going southbound, but as you can tell, this is the curvy part of the road, and it's like 55 miles an hour through here. We are going through the beautiful Blue Ridge, or not Blue Ridge, Appalachian Mountains. This part of the country is very beautiful. It's focusing on the dirt on the window. Thank you, Sony. Look how high these mountains are. Aren't they interesting? Go ahead and wash the window. There we go. Now it'll focus. There we go. Look how high that mountain is. Can't even get in the frame. What do you think about this, Jacob? Isn't it beautiful out here? So look how the road just cuts through the mountains. This is definitely wild and wonderful. Sorry about that, I had to take my sunglasses off, they're fogging up. Alright, you get an idea of what kind of scenery we got going through here. Just imagine how beautiful this is in the fall. This is absolutely gorgeous in the fall. There is the Paint Creek. We are still on Interstate 77. Look at this. "25 miles to Charleston." Over there, of course, you can't see it because the guardrail's in the way. There used to be a tunnel here until they made this cut. On the other side of that guardrail is a tunnel. You can see it over there. See, there's the old tunnel. It used to be a 2-lane highway. Now they got this cut that goes through this little area. So that cut, that mountain to my left used to have a tunnel going through it. Now it's a cut. I don't know what the old tunnel's used for now. I assume storage. Whoops. So over there to your left where that barbed wire fence is the other end of the tunnel. I don't know much about that. Alright, it's 3:11. I believe it's 170 miles to the trip. Up here in another mile is, I think, the final toll plaza. Look at the way the road twists and winds. And look what we're getting ready to pass. Another Schneider truck. I don't know if it's the same one as earlier, but you can look at this trailer number and see. A second, I'm going to set the camera down. And here we come up to the toll plaza. I think this is the last one. I'm glad the sun's been behind the clouds most of the way because it's made for a much better video. Alright, let's find one that has cash. And I'll go straight into this one. Nope, this one. That one's an X. How you doing? I'm gonna need a receipt, please. Let me see what I got. I think I got exact change. Can you take a 5? I need a receipt, please. You have a nice day. And here we go. Alright. And now I believe we're along the Ohio River. It's 3:15. Just a little bit past that toll booth. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think that's the Ohio River, I'm not sure. Alright, it's 3:25, 182 miles to the trip. Anyway, we're getting very close to Charleston, and we're going to see if we can find anything wild and wonderful there. But I'm going to film this. See that bridge over there? I always enjoy going over that bridge. And I'm going to take a video going over that bridge. So, look at the bridge. Now we're going to go over it. I think this goes over the Ohio, but it will tell us what it is. No, it's not the Ohio. Something I can't pronounce. Kanawha River. Anyway, here we are going over it. There's the river. Here's a view out the front. This is a nice bridge. Sorry if the camera's shaking, it's kind of bumpy. Now we are officially off the West Virginia Turnpike. Here's the sign. There's US 60. Alright. Let's see if we can find anything wild and wonderful. This over here is the state capital of West Virginia. See it? We don't have time to go explore it, but it sure is pretty. Ooh, look at that. Someone lost an item. I don't know what the heck that was, but it's huge. Probably an empty box. Anyway, up ahead is downtown. And that's where we're heading toward. We're going to explore downtown. I've never been here before, and I've always wanted to come here, so we're going to go look around and see what we can find in downtown. That's one thing I hate about being in a small car. You can't see over any railings. My pickup truck, I can see over it. Now you can see downtown. There it is. All right, it's 5 o'clock, and we've gone almost 200 miles, and just wait till you see what we found down here in Charleston. Check this out. All right, we are at the BB&T building in Charleston, West Virginia. These are the elevators. Wow, this is nice. Let's go to 14. The door closed, but works. These have been modernized. We might go to the garage. For an office building, this is okay. It's not what I call great.
Ground floor.
I like that bell. No, we're going to end up on 2.
Going up.
Oh, going up?
Going
Which one are you going to?
2.
2? Good choice.
Second
Here are 2.
floor. Garage. Level.
And there it goes, and BB&T building, that's it. We are in 405 Capitol Street, Charleston, West Virginia, where the head of security just gave me permission to do this. Oh, and wait till you see this building. That's right, we got us a scenic elevator here. Go up to P. Now look at this view. There's the security guy right there. This building is beautiful. There's the other elevator. Whoa, this is the fun one. Dover Relay Logic. While we're up here, go ahead and get a cab view. Beautiful elevator. I'll tell you what, we'll get off and get a view. Wait till you see how this building's laid out. These elevators are maintained by Kone. I just met some Kone technicians, as a matter of fact. Look at this building. When you come out here, and look at this. How's this for an atrium and an elevator system? Is that not amazing? Look over here. Look at the beautiful mountains, Jacob. See, we're right smack dab in the middle of the mountains. Beautiful building in a beautiful city. Look at this. Here it comes. The TX10 took a pretty hard drop the other day. Let me go catch it before it leaves. This is where you have to rush to catch the elevator. And we're on the other one now. So, I'll tell you what. Since this elevator is so epic, we'll look out the window going down to E. And we'll watch the numbers for only one floor. We'll look down into the lobby. Here's the American flag, and over there's the clock, which is telling the right time. There's the address. And now we'll take a ride on the hydraulic wheelchair lift. See, this one just serves the lower levels. Listen to this motor. This sounds a lot like the old Galleria in St. Louis. This is the main lobby, and we'll get a look up. This building was refurbished in 1984. However, the refurbishment did not take away from the beauty of this building at all. This used to be a hotel. And if you look over here, here's your old mailbox, which I believe is defunct, because you'd have your street letterbox slot. Yeah, it's defunct. These elevators are out of service. Look at this intricate, it's just beautiful. They don't build them like this anymore. Look at these handrails. We will end our tour right here by watching that elevator go up and that one come down. And I guess all I'll say now is, that's it. We are at the Davidson building, and look what I found. Check this out. I don't know if it works or not. Oh wow, look at this. Otis Lexon. Button went out. Wow, this is a nice elevator. Go down a B. Look at that leveling. We'll bring out the cork. High CRI, maybe CR2, and actually we can't, there's no window. Well, anyway, this elevator is amazing. And that's it. We're at the Morrison building. Look what we have here. Another Otis Lexon. Listen to the motor. Traction. Very fast. This thing's fast. Very 70s looking. Look at your Lexon fixtures. Big bump. It's a beautiful building. Let's take a look at the main tower elevator. Look at that. Look at the steps. That is beautiful. And I'm glad we came in this building. But Charleston, Piers, look at this town. This is a beautiful town. Look at this city. It's very nice. And I just lost my elevator. While I'm waiting, we'll look over here. That's the SunTrust building. We went in there with the Westinghouses. BB&T modded Otis's. This building has modded Otis's. So we got to film some elevators here. Oh, we get to go down the other one. Maybe we'll get a non-stop flight. Oh, this one has a different panel. Let's look out the window. Here we go. I'll stand back. I'm parked by the BB&T building. I hate to cut this short. Ooh, lost focus. TX10, you suck. Normally I wouldn't bother with a place like this, but this has a Tissa Cruppy mod with a grocery store beep. Used to be a Westinghouse. And this stuff gets put on. 6 fireworks. God, these buttons are low. Let's listen. Button already went out. This is a nice Cruppy mod. 5. Number 1. The door close button does not work in this elevator. Here we go. Here's a Westy Interlock cab view. Alright, all you ThyssenKrupp fans. Here's your beep. Watch the arrow go out a floor ahead of time. Arrow out. Button out. And I'll say this is not a bad elevator at all. Good backlog material. And it's a Westy. There it goes. And that is it. Much better. This one's prettier. 17's locked. We're going to 16. Lower ceiling too. The other one was funner, but still relay logic. Cab view. Typical older Otis elevator, except you got this stuff on, which it doesn't look too bad. And here we are at 1. It does have the classic leveling. Oh, it's got the Numericon clock. Focus, there it goes, and this is completely original. Look at that, the clock is still ticking. Watch the clock turn over. Or is it? Yeah, the clock still works. Numericon, I can't say it. Numericon clock. Nice clock. And that's it. We got an antique Otis here. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's see where this elevator goes. Oh, wow. This is nice. Everything else is keyed off, but let's go to the main lobby. Oh wow, big bump. Street. We got our bumpers. Okay. There we go. Got indicators on both sides. I don't like that light. Here we go. Get a cab view. Beautiful Otis elevator. Look at these fixtures. Video still. It takes longer to level than it does to ride, but look at that. And there it goes, and that's it.
This building is Kanawha Valley Building.
The Kanawha Valley Building.
Yep.
Look at this. We got an old street letterbox lock, and we are going to take a ride on an old Westinghouse elevator, completely unmodernized. There's the old Westinghouse interlock. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at these fixtures. Mark 4. Go to 17. Now watch the numbers. This is the second building today that security has just let me in. Here at 17. Whoa, that is fun. And we got classic leveling. Oh wow, listen to that bell. Now going down to L. I think that's the bottom. There's your phone. Check this. Old bumper. You got your Westy closing. Look at the cab view. beautiful older Westinghouse elevator. Wow, that's a fun start. 2,500 pounds. Look at these fixtures, people. Selectomatic Mark IV. Oh, it didn't do it that time. Look at this lobby. United States Street letterbox lock. There's the elevator panel right there. All right, this is the elevator. Ooh, look at this. You got a door, a window in the door. Here it comes. Doesn't say anything about not filming the elevator. Let's go up to 7. And let's look out the window the first time. We're gonna make this quick since we're running low on time. Wow, this thing is slow. That fan is terrible. I see a Schindler 330, oh yeah, over there, but I got someone waiting in Louisville, so I'm gonna have to cut it short after this building. Anyway, we'll get a quick cab view up here. I don't know what this used to be originally. I'm willing to bet, yep, it was a Dover originally, like all the other parking garages. Now watch this. Here we go. Stop. Is that not epic? You can see the floors going by. That's better than a floor indicator. Here we are at 1. That is a neat elevator. I like the door, the window in the door. There it goes, and that's it. Well, that's all you're going to get to see for now. You're going to have to wait till the official videos, but it was definitely worth a stopover. So, all right, we're getting back on the road again. I'll have to say this is definitely a nice downtown area, as you can tell. This is what I got to walk around in. And like I said, I was impressed. I mean, this is definitely worth a separate filming trip alone just to see the really neat elevators that this town has to offer. Anyway, ooh, look at that cyclist riding down the wrong side of the road. Anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down and focus on getting out of here. All right, it's 5:06. See that bridge right there? I figure I'll film going over it. So we gotta go over that bridge. What do you think about that? Oh wow, yeah, Interstate 64 left lane. I got someone behind me. This is a messed up intersection. Oh, here it is, right here. Let's see if I can squeeze here. Yep, gotta squeeze. And here we go across the bridge.
Drive 230 miles.
230 miles on this road. And I just probably cut somebody off. That was definitely a nice stop. I enjoyed that immensely. What did you think about that Otis Lexan elevator? I bet you can't wait to see that. Well, anyway, I'm not looking through the camera. There's that beautiful city we just visited. It is definitely a place I recommend for elevator photography. There's the river. All right, it's 5:18. 252 miles, and look at that, John. Who's that? That's right, John. It's a Swiftie. 45 miles left to the West Virginia state line. I think we'll be going into Kentucky, but I'm not quite sure. So we got about 220 some odd miles left to Louisville, which is our destination for tonight. So we're coming by Nitro right now. I don't believe this one. I mean, if it's not Interstate 81, it's Interstate 64. But anyway, look over there. There's a power plant, and I'm not gonna drive by because I don't have time, but if I did, I'd go over there and take pictures, because in front of that power plant on a public street, there's a sign that says no photography, meaning they're trying to restrict you from taking pictures from public street, which is unconstitutional. But anyway, we're going over a bridge, and the traffic is I mean, it's moving along a little bit better now, but it's been stop and go. We're going about 40 some odd miles an hour. Wonder what, this is the Kanawha River. Security guard in that building, the Kanawha something building. But anyway, look, there's the river. Here's the bridge. So far, this has been a pretty good trip. I hope you're enjoying this video, because I'm sure having fun making it. Uh-oh, it's 5:55, 17:55. Almost 250 miles in the trip. And we got 2 miles left in the state of West Virginia. And there's actually a somewhat pretty sunset up there. And it's starting to get dark. We have 189 miles left till we get to my friends in Louisville. So we're gonna film crossing over into Kentucky. I thought we were close to the state line, but we're about a mile and a half. So I guess you can enjoy a minute and a half driving down Interstate 64. You get to go through some very remote areas of eastern Kentucky. So we're going about 71. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fire up the mood lighting. Watch this. There we go. Got the black light going. Sorry for the shakes. But we're making pretty, considering I stopped for so long, we're making good time. But okay, what was that? Pothole. Now it's dropping down to 65. And we've got a half mile. Some type of factory over there in Ashland. 191. Now we are coming into the great state of Kentucky. Look up on those gas tanks. The Bluegrass State. We are now in Kentucky and the speed limit's 70. Look at that. What factory that is, but now we're in Kentucky. Alright, it's 6 o'clock and a little over 250 miles. How's that for a sunset up there? Look at that sunset, isn't that pretty? Kentucky sunset. I'm just going to make a quick pull over here at a rest area in Kentucky. So we got 170 miles left to our destination for tonight. And since it's getting dark, there won't be a whole lot more clips, but as TJ and some of my other viewers really enjoy, we'll be doing a dinner stop, although it might be to go. Might actually film going through a drive-thru, but I haven't decided yet. Anyway, we are in Kentucky and they're having a pretty sunset. So here we are. Let's watch the mood light come on. This time we're going to leave it on. Awesome. Well, anyway, this is probably one of the last glimpses of daylight we're going to see. We're riding across, we're near Moorhead, Kentucky. Moorhead State University. I wonder if they have anything there worth seeing. Of course, we're not going to stop now. So we're trying to get to Louisville as quick as we can. I mean, we might not even stop for food again because I'm not really that hungry because those McBites, they were good. I highly recommend y'all try some of those McDonald's chicken bites or whatever they call them. So, if I do stop for dinner, we'll definitely film it. But, yeah, the sun will be down here within the next probably 10 to 15 minutes. So, I just thought we'd take one more look at some daylight. And I'm really enjoying this trip. I am kind of tired. It's going to be nice to get out of the car. But, yeah, we're close to Moorhead now. Alright, hope you're enjoying this. Alright, it is 6:48. Whoop, I just about missed my exit. Getting off at the 137. I think we're going to go through the drive-thru. We are now 301 miles into the trip. Do you want to see a video going through the drive-thru at McDonald's? That's what I thought. We're going to put the camera on the dashboard. Oh, be quiet. I'm going to the drive-thru. And we're going to film going through the drive-thru. How's that sound? That should be exciting. Anyway, where's the McDonald's? It says it's up here somewhere.
Recalculating.
Gosh, it'd be nice to sit down and eat, but I'm
Continue 1.8
kind of in a hurry now.
Make a U-turn.
We're going to get a green light here. And up there on the left is the Moorhead, Kentucky McDonald's. So we're going to swing through the drive-thru.
1.7 miles.
Wonder what I should get. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. What should I get? Yeah, how's the quarter pounder with cheese meal sound? Or actually, I think I know I'm going to get the filet of fish meal. Wow, this is a McDonald's and a gas station. Speaking of gas, well, you know what? You know what I think we're going to do while we're here? Not only are we going to get food, we're also going to feed the car. How's that sound? So let's go ahead and get some gas here. I just prepaid $30, so we're going to see how. We're definitely putting 30 in. I'm going to see if it'll all fit. How do we turn on this pump? I guess it's automatic. Well, here we go. We're going to start pumping. You ready? Wow, just over 8 gallons. That's it. Gas is getting expensive. Gosh, the pump really does trickle at the end. Don't want to give me any more gas than it's supposed to. See, there it stops. And let's hang it up. And now we'll go through the McDonald's drive-thru. All right, here we go. Drive-thru, here we come. I'm going to set the camera on the dashboard while I'm doing this. All right, there's the speaker.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yes, I would like. Oh wow, you have 2 filet-o-fish. You have a sale on the filet-o-fishes.
Yes, we do.
Is that meal with 2 filet-o-fishes?
It can be, but it'll be $6.66 if you get the meal.
Okay, can I get that, please? And on the sandwiches, all I want is ketchup, mustard, and cheese, please. No tartar sauce, please.
Okay, for that.
Yeah, and I want a Coca-Cola to drink.
66.
Thank you. I hope we're getting this. I'm not looking through the camera. Oh wow, they only have 1 window here. How you doing today? I'm all right. Thank you, thank you. Oh, never mind. I was going to ask for a receipt. I don't need one. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. All right. You have a wonderful day. Thank you. All right, now that we went through the drive-thru, let's see what we got here. 2 filet-o-fishes and an order of fries. So I'm not going to film. That's right. I'm not going to film and eat and drive at the same time. So TJ, I'll do a 1 bite for you. So this is for you, TJ. Here we go. Filet-o-fish. Oh yeah, Cubs rule in I think New Mexico. I know you like to film McDonald's, so this bite's for you too, Cubs rule. Yummy. All right, back on the road. All right, 7:52. 365 miles on the trip, I think. I don't think we're really gonna see much through here, but we're going through Lexington, and we have 71 miles left to our destination, and we're going 70 miles an hour, so we should be at McKeel's place within an hour. As you can tell, it's dark out, and that's more accurate. We're going around 70. All right, it's 8:50, and we have now gone 420 miles. We are coming up to US 42. We are about 4 miles from my friend's place, so this is pretty much the end of this leg of the trip. Tomorrow, we get to go to St. Louis to see Jacob and another friend of mine whose name is Matt. So, I'll film pulling up to my friend's place here in a minute. Alright, here we are at 8:57. We have now gone 484 miles. And I think this is, it's one of these places right here. So, I'll have to give a phone call now, but we are pretty much here, and this looks like it's a ritzy neighborhood, so I'm not sure which one is his, but I'll have to give him a call here in just a second. But we are here, and this has been a lot of fun, and we'll pick up tomorrow. Alright, we are now starting out on the second day. This is where I stayed last night. The house is huge. I can't get in my frame. It's my friend's house. And like I said, it's, I think 435 miles is what it took. So I guess this is 0 for the day, 185. Here we go. Alright, we're off. Wow, look at this driveway. Is my camera blurry or not? No, it's cold. I'll have to put on the charger here in a second because it's flashing low battery. Wait till you see this house. They got a beautiful house. Look at this. Is that not a beautiful house or what? I had a wonderful night there. So, alright. We're off to St. Louis. We might go downtown. I wonder what might be downtown.
Then turn right on Riverside.
Excuse me, I don't think I showed this, but anyway, we're leaving about 9:45, and we're on US 42 going south, and we're gonna head downtown for a few minutes and wonder what we're gonna find down there. All right, it's 10:20. We are, I don't know how many miles on the trip. I think about maybe 15. And look where we are. That's right, this is downtown Louisville, Kentucky. I wonder what we're gonna find down here.
Calculating.
Let's go look for some elevators. Right, we're in the lobby of the Marion Taylor Building, Louisville, Kentucky. And we have some elevators to ride. These are Otis's, modernized by Montgomery Kone, I think. Normally I don't like Adams fixtures, but these are actually quite nice. Beautiful door. Here we go to 8. Look at the 8th floor. This is 8. As you can see, it's under construction. I'll go back down to 1. Loud bell. And we'll get our cab view. It's a very nice elevator. I believe the cab is mostly original. It's kind of small. Normally I don't like Adams fixtures, but we'll get a nice pan of these fixtures. These are actually quite nice. And here we are in the lobby of the building. It's a very nice lobby with a beautiful light fixtures and a nice man-powered elevator. Uh-oh. Street letterbox lock, number 49. This is the lobby of the Kentucky Home Life building. Sadly, the elevators have been upgraded. This is a freight elevator. Yuck. Got 20. Otis, modded by Otis, it looks like. Still pretty quick. Skip 13. Here are 20. You don't unplug a fan. It's a nice elevator, except you got pads on the wall. Let's look under the pad. Oh yeah, these are nice. We're gonna have to ride one of the passenger elevators. Hopefully this one's not a freight car. Oh good, this one's nice and pretty. This one's not the freight car. This one doesn't go to 20. So oh, I just hit the door open button. We're just going to go ahead and tour 1. Here are 19. And it's kind of dark, so we'll bring out the Quark. High CRI Mini CR2 and put it on medium. And look at this elevator. It's a nice elevator. I like it. It's fast. New York elevators. I know you like fast elevators. Again, let's take a moment to appreciate this lobby. Look at this lobby. This lobby is nice. And there's the mailbox, and I guess all I'll say now is, let's take a look at the building itself. Look at the man-powered elevator. This is the building itself. I don't know what building this is, but we just stumbled into it, and look at this. That's right, old Otis elevator. It's a Lexan. It's about time. It's a nice elevator, but a slow elevator. 4 works. Hydraulic. Back down to 1. And the door close button works. We'll get a cab view. Figure of traction. That's a hydro. Let's see here. The name of the building is, I think it's the Nash Building, 235 South 5th. Look at these fixtures. Very smooth going down. Got your old bumper. Look, stays up in there. Press door close. Bring out the Quark. High CRI Mini CR2 on medium. Take time to appreciate this beautiful but small elevator. Gotta love Lexan, people. And we're down at 1 now. Now, firefighter controls, low battery. And there she goes, and that's it. We're at the 231 building in Louisville, Kentucky, and we got another Otis to ride. It's traction. One next door's a hydro.
Incoming call from Jaded Bogdan.
He'll have to wait a minute. Epic bottom drive. The basement. Now let's go for a listen. Hold on. Let's listen to relays. Third's locked. We'll see if 2 works. Let's listen to relays. This is worth riding. And we'll end the tour at 1. And the door close button works. Now we'll get a cab view. I like this elevator. It's got leather padded walls. It's very small. Kind of bumps around a little bit, but still a very nice elevator. And it wants to close up awful quick. And there she goes, and I guess that'll be it. This is the elevator, some wharf building. Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. It's a little bitty. 3 door close, one push the button. I like that. It's traction. Here are 3. This is called waterfront development. I wonder why there's traction. I'll go back down to 1. I'm just looking at the elevator.
Okay,
Have a nice day.
you too.
Let's get a cab view. This thing is a little bitty. Focus camera, look how small it is. See, people are so friendly here. ADA compliant phone. I think you're gonna see why there's a traction here in just a second. And there it goes, and employees only out there, so we'll go out here. This is why it's traction. See, look at this. 1987. I think the building's older than that. See, it's right here on the river. This is why it's a traction elevator. All right, we are down at the river in Louisville, Kentucky, the park. Look what we have over here. Right next to the interstate. See? That's the street. Look at this. A pair of heavily vandalized elevators. Take a video still. Here we go. Now we're gonna ride Adams. I don't know if these are gonna work. Push the button. You know what? I don't think we're going upstairs. Hell's Outlaw. Yep. I believe they're broken. That's a fail. Alright, we are at some hotel. I'll get it in the description. Look at that piano. Here we go. They're in here. Someone thinks they're going to be famous. $25, locked, 24. Button already went out. Wonder if we'll get a view out here. I was right, these are Otises, see? Modernized by Murphy. See Murphy right there? Let's see if, yeah, you can get a view out here. Look at that. The battery died. Alright, it's just after noon, and if I've calculated correctly, we are 80, 85, 95, 05. We are 35 miles in the trip, and look where we are. That's right, we are in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. Sorry about the wind in the mic. Over there is the historic Starks building. We just came out of there. Do you want to see what they had in there? Here's a quick peek. There's the Annunciator. Looks like it's going to be that car right there. And we're going to go up and look at the original call button on the service elevator. This cab, look right here, this one is a little bit offset. This one's different than the rest of the elevators in the building. See the configuration? That was amazing. And we know the door closed. This is just like my Adams door closed. I think they get Adams parts. Anyway, that elevator, I believe, he said from 1914. So this might be one of the oldest freight elevators on YouTube. Again, a big thank you to the Starks building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's right in here. You see this? These are the original call buttons. That's the original call button. I will take us. This is a video still. Video still? How would you like to see a ride on this thing? Alright, we are going to get to ride this amazing old freight elevator. Oh wow, this one's manually controlled. This thing is a beauty. This is original to the building from 1914. Wait till you see this. This is the manual controller. I'm going to take it up to the top floor. Ooh, here we go. You can see up the shaft. Oh yeah, the doors are on the side on the main floors. This thing is fast for a service elevator. 10. We're almost there. Here are the top, and we got to go down a little bit to level. And we should be level with the top floor. That's pretty good. I want to get a view of this cab. This elevator is absolutely beautiful. Would you mind holding my camera and taking a video of me running this thing down? The elevator operator is going to hold my camera and film me running the elevator. Can you just film me running the elevator? Mm-hmm. Just hold the camera. Yeah, can you see me through it? Now we're going to take the elevator back down to the lobby. Here we go, going down. Whee! Now this is what I call an elevator. This is one of the coolest elevators I've ever ridden in my life. This one is not self-leveling. You have to level it yourself. 4, 3, and we're almost there. One's going to open up right there. Let's level it. There's the door. Just a little bit.
Up. Oh, up.
This thing's tricky.
Oh, okay.
I think I got it. Now I want to get a view of this controller really quick. This is the controller. I'll take a picture of it here in a second. Here's your emergency phone, firefighter operation. And this right here, when someone presses the button, it'll light up in here to let the operator know there's a call. 2,500 pound capacity. Again, a big thank you to the Starks building for letting me ride your elevator. And thank you, sir, for taking me on a ride.
Welcome.
And you're going to see how lovely I did at leveling this thing. Actually, not too bad. I think I did pretty good. You have a nice day, and thank you so much. Well, that's all you're going to get to see. You got to wait for the official video. Well, anyway, we are now going to head to St. Louis. I wonder whose car that is over there. Like I said, it's a little after 12, 30 some miles to the trip, and we are now leaving Louisville. That right there to our right is the Starks building where we just rode the elevators. Alright, we are in downtown Louisville, and we're going to take a walk in the park. As you can see, there's the city. Oh, look at this. Isn't this pretty? That's right, we are here in Louisville, Kentucky. We did decide to go to the park, and this is called the River Walk. And it's pretty. Up there's Interstate 64, and you can see some of the downtown skyline. So there you have it. Watch how good my zoom lens is. See that woman's face. Alright. We're going to head to St. Louis here in a few minutes. Alright, it's 1:47. 185 is the zero, so do the math. We're just now getting ready to leave Louisville. We found some more stuff and had a nice walk along the river, but the fuse blew to my electronics again. I'm going to have to stop and buy a fuse at some point and replace it so I can charge my cameras and stuff. If not, we're not going to have any battery charging. Alright, we are now going over the Ohio River. It's 1:56, about 40 miles in the trip, and we're going to film going over this bridge. Look at that bridge. I've been over this bridge many times in the big truck. Down there's the river. I'm not looking through the camera. Again, look over there. And we'll film until we're over the bridge. Alright, I don't know, but I think we're in Indiana now. This is going to be exciting going across Indiana. Indiana is going to be very exciting. So we are now in another state. And you're going to get to see how boring the Midwest is. But it's actually not that boring. It's still a little bit hilly here, so. See that cop right there? I find it funny how everyone hits their brakes when they see a cop. When the speed limit's 70, they were going under the speed limit, they still hit their brakes. But anyway, we are now, I think 185 was zero, so I guess we're 40 miles on the trip. I don't know. I can't keep track of it. I hate to say, but you, the audience, are going to have to keep track of this today. But anyway, we're going across Indiana right now on 64. And this is the excitement we're seeing. I'm going to try to figure out what fuse blew because I have no power now because the fuse blew for the cigarette lighter. But it's happened before. This car has electrical problems. Alright, it's 2:14. We're stopping at Corydon, Indiana, to go to AutoZone to get a new fuse. That way we'll have power again. 185. We're about 40 miles from the trip, I guess. I mean, I'm not very good at math, so I don't know. You guys can figure it out. Oh, quit recalculating. We're going to get a fuse. Alright, people. Look where we're arriving at. That's right. AutoZone. So now we're going to go in and get a 20 amp fuse. Alright, y'all take a look at this. See, this is a blown fuse. Well, anyway, got 5 more. After this, I should have power for my GPS again. Let me just get one out. Oh, I'm getting the seat. One just fell out. I'm sorry, this camcorder, it's a great camera, but just not wide angle enough. Now, I'm going to use the camcorder to help me see this. And I'm not having to bend down now. See? Sorry for all the shakes. I got to get it in. This is weird doing it like this. There we go. I got to get it in that slot right there. And the camera is going to focus on my finger. Let's see if I can get it in. There we go. Oh, nope, it fell out. Alright, here we go again. Gotta get in that slot. Oh, sorry about this. I'm using the camera as a viewing tool. And there we go. Now let's see what happens when I plug the inverter in. Hopefully we won't hear another pop. Alright, where is the plug? Now here we go. Let's plug it in gently. And good deal. I have electricity again. My battery is charging. My phone will be charging again. And the GPS is running again. So, that's a good deal. While we're here in Corydon, see that, TJ?
Calculating.
That's right. What's that? Mickey D's. That's right. It's 2:27 or 13:27 Central Time. Again, 7:50 was 0. 185 was 0 for today, so you can do the math and figure out how far we've gone total. Tell you what, I don't know if this is illegal or not, but I'm going to make a right turn to get into McDonald's. What should we get at McDonald's? Cubs rule. I saw you ate the Angus burger. Did you like that burger? I'm wondering if I should try one of those. I think I'll do the one with the bacon, maybe. So I had a filet-o-fish yesterday. Gosh, the rear brake on this car is grabbing like crazy. Just gotta do it easily. And gosh, it's busy here. Alright, we'll go ahead and get parked. And we'll go on and eat. We are in the McDonald's restaurant. And we are going to get our drink. Now watch this. There it is, delicious Coca-Cola. Alright, TJ and Cubs rule. Let's take a look at the food. We got a Angus burger with bacon, no onion, no pickle. Let's take a look at it. Where's the bacon? There's the bacon. Alright, and we got the French fries, of course. And my mountain of ketchup. So I'm going to film the first bite. Let's see here. Here's the burger. Dip it in ketchup. Now I'm going to eat it. Here we go. It's good. Alright, that was a quick eat. Now we're going to go back on the road and going to try not to stop anymore before we get to St. Louis. So here we go. Alright, it's 15:44. We've got 100 miles and we got a little problem here. Look at the gas tank here. That's right, it's a little bit low. More low than I want it to be. And there's nowhere to stop. I think the next exit's like 15 miles up here. I hope we make it. But we should be getting gas here soon. Because we can't ride around like this. Look at that. But anyway, yeah, there's exit 39, I think it's the next exit. I think there's a fuel stop up there, so if we make it there, we should be getting gas soon. Hopefully the next clip will be coming from the gas station and not the side of the road. But anyway, yeah, this trip, I'm having a lot of fun. That Starks building was awesome. One of the neatest elevators I've ever ridden in my life, so. Alright, hopefully the next video clip will be from a gas station. Here we are, 10 miles later, and yes, we made it to the gas station. Barely. I'm probably gonna put 50 bucks in it. We're at the exit 39. I don't know where we are though. But we're gonna go ahead and prepay and fill her up. Alright, it's time to gas it up. It's gonna be windy and we're gonna do it in fast forward here. So, put 45 on this thing. I wonder how much gas it's gonna buy us. To start this pump, you press this button. Gosh, that's high. It probably would have been cheaper to fly, but if I had flown, I wouldn't be able to bring you all this amazing video. Here we go. Let's fast forward. Time for some magic fast forward machine. And there. And there we go. 45 bucks. See how much gas that bought us. Sorry, this camcorder is not wide angle enough. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Let's watch the gas gauge pop up. I just sat on my cell phone. Alright, watch what happens when I put the key in the ignition. And here we go. That's what I want to see. Alright, this is the Wabash River we're going over. It is 3:30 Central Time. And we are about, I'm guessing, 150 miles on the trip. I can't do the math. We started at 185, but anyway, there's the river. Ooh, look at that old bridge over there. And up here, we are now coming into Illinois. So welcome to Illinois, the land of Lincoln. We will be in St. Louis in about 2 hours. All right, 5:20. About 200 miles into today's trip, and the whole trip, you'll have to do some math. Anyway, we're going by Mount Vernon, Illinois. I got a little story for you about Mount Vernon, Illinois. Now, when I used to live in St. Louis, I mean, when I was living in Mayfield, Kentucky, my parents lived in St. Louis, I used to take the Greyhound bus up to St. Louis. Well, anyway, the bus would change. You transfer buses in the McDonald's restaurant's parking lot, which you're about to see up here. Well, anyway, you get off the exit, this next exit right here. And as you can see, the McDonald's is on the left side of the highway. So you go up the exit ramp and you make a left. Well, anyway, the bus driver made a right and went all the way through Mount Vernon, which, yeah, he made it right there, and the McDonald's is over there where the bus station is. He went all the way, what was I gonna say? He went all the way past downtown, then we ended up out in the middle of nowhere, and he very humbly gets on the PA system, goes, "Excuse me, does anybody know where the Greyhound bus station in Mount Vernon is?" And nobody said anything, so I shouted, "I do." And he says, "Well, can you please come down here and tell me where it is?" So I walked to the front of the bus, and I tell the driver goes, "Well, where is it?" I said, "Well, first of all, you're going the wrong way, so you need to turn around." And he goes, he hits the steering wheel out of frustration, says, "Well, why didn't you tell me that? I'm an extra driver, I don't normally do this route." I said, "I thought y'all knew where you were going." He's like, this was before the days of GPS. He goes, "These directions are screwed up. It says make a right, then a left, and all that." And I said, "Yeah, that's coming from St. Louis." Well, anyway, it's like, "Well, I'm going to find a place to turn this big bus around." He turns it around in the parking lot of a grain elevator, and we make it back to the McDonald's restaurant just in time to make the connection. So I thought you'd enjoy that little story about back there at Mount Vernon, Illinois. Well, anyway, we have 77 miles left till we see Jacob. So we're on our way to St. Louis. Here's the 57-64 split. All right, it's 6:09, and this is going to be our last stop before we get to St. Louis at this rest area here. So the next clip we should be seeing should be arriving in the St. Louis area, because right now we are 28 or 29 miles out. So we're gonna make a quick stop here. We've gone 688 miles so far from Roanoke.
Recalculating.
Oh, be quiet. So we've covered quite a distance. Anyway, here's the rest area. So let's go take care of some business. It's 6:36 and we are now 704 miles into the trip total, and I think we've gone just I can't do the math for today, but anyway, we're rolling down Interstate 64. We are just a few miles from the state line, and in just a minute we're 9 miles from the state line. As soon as these trees clear out of the way, we're going to see a certain city here. Look over to the left. It's not the Golden Arches, but we got the real arch. Yep, there's the St. Louis skyline. So we're almost there. All right, it is now 6:43. You're gonna have to do the math because I've lost track. But anyway, this is what I hate about being in a car. You can't see anything, but there is a beautiful picture of the St. Louis skyline. Look at that sunset. That is a beautiful picture of the St. Louis skyline. We're gonna run the camera from here until we cross the river, because this right here is where we're crossing into the state of Missouri. And this cloverleaf, there's a lot of bridges here. For all you bridge fans, you'll probably enjoy this. I'll tell you, this road has gone to hell in the past few years. This has got to be the prettiest sunset I've ever seen over the St. Louis skyline. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Jacob, you don't know what you're missing. This is just gorgeous. I see beautiful, it's just, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. That's all I can say. Well, anyway, this is the official conclusion of the road trip from Roanoke to St. Louis, because right there's the Gateway Arch. And we are now crossing the Mississippi River. I'm going to point the camera out the window. You probably can't see it, but the Mississippi River is down there. And as always, as soon as you come into St. Louis, you hit traffic. We're now slowing down to we're going less than 40 miles an hour right now. Oh, it's people getting on to Interstate 70, but right now we are about to be in the Show Me State. And that truck is blocking the sign, but we are now in Missouri. And let's look out the window at the downtown. I'm not looking through the camera, so I don't know what you're seeing. But I'll tell you, 64 is not bad.
Left on I-64 West.
And there is the Gateway Arch. Oh, look at Warner. Warner is holding everything up. This Warner truck is holding everything up here. Look at this. You're supposed to know where you're going, buddy. Move it. Of course, Warner, they'll hire anybody. There's Busch Stadium. Again, take one more look at the arch. There's the Clarion, or it's the Millennium Hotel. And we're going to keep filming here.
Are you on the elevated highway?
Yeah.
I love that part.
This thing has gone to hell.
Yeah, it has, believe me.
There's Busch Stadium off to our right, home of the Cardinals. And I am seeing one of the most beautiful... You don't see the beautiful sunset?
No, from here, I mean, I don't know if I'm down too low or what, but it just looks like clouds.
Well, you're probably looking the wrong direction. You got to look toward the...
Yeah, I can see, I know you're coming in east, but actually if I look at downtown, I can see the sun bouncing off the building, so I'm sure the sunset must look great from where you are.
Oh, it's gorgeous. If I could stop and take a picture, I would. There's the Sheraton Hotel. Guess what? I see a certain person's dormitory over there.
Yeah, I know you can see it down there for a while. Make sure you don't miss that Grand Avenue exit. Pretty easy to miss.
What exit number is it?
I don't remember the number. I don't have a car on here, I put it right. But it was saying Grand Avenue. You take that, just keep following it. You just keep following that exit all the way to Grand Avenue.
I'm by Market Street right now. I'm just...
It's really close. I think it actually is the same exit, but no, it's the one after that correction.
I just passed St. Louis University, exit 38A.
Yep, that's it. Just keep following it to Grand Avenue.
Take exit 38A on Roanoke.
That's what the GPS has me doing.
Okay, that's good. You have the first GPS ever that can actually find the total crazy address it has.
I can't believe you can't... Oh, yeah, I can see why you can't see some of the clouds, because, yeah, great half mile. see here. Exit 38A. I am now getting off at the exit where I'm getting ready to meet Jacob. Oh, I almost missed it. Okay, now I want to go Grand Boulevard, right?
Yeah, when you get to Grand, take a right.
I see your dorm. There's Jacob's dorm right there, the one with the ugly green things on the roof.
Yeah, it is. It's uglier inside than it is outside, believe me.
And we'll be,
I know, it's not a compliment.
this is getting exciting. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I sure had a lot of fun making it, and those ports of call we stopped at were awesome. I can't believe you must not be looking the right way, because I can see the beautiful sunset. You must be are you behind your dorm?
I was looking out a window. Now I'm waiting for the elevator.
Okay, because I'm now turning right onto Grand.
Yeah, you're gonna be there. Okay, do you see that parking garage that should be coming up on your left?
I'm just now getting ready to make the right turn.
Okay, you see a parking garage on your left. Now, first traffic light, you only want to make a left-hand turn, okay?
Okay.
You see the traffic light down the street?
Yeah, I'm stopped at. I haven't made the turn yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to help you out.
I'm gonna stop the camera. So actually, we're getting a green light now, so I'll keep the camera running. All right, maybe we're not getting a green light, so I'm gonna pause the camera. All right, as you can tell, we got a green light. We're now making a right-hand turn on Grand. Now make a left at the first light.
Yeah, do you see the parking garage? It should be on your left about now.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah, that's visitor parking. You're going to take a left on that street. I believe that's clean. And just go down there a little bit, and you'll see an entrance to the left with a big sign that says visitor parking.
Okay, I see it. Now I'm sitting at another red light, so I'll stop the camera. Okay, here we go again. Got the green light. Ooh, it's one of those, there's no arrow. You just gotta kind of yield. I'm gonna hold.
The camera running?
Yep, I got the camera running. Let's see here. Visitor park. Oh, I see the.
Calculating.
Now it's saying recalculating.
Continue 0.2 miles.
Oh, I think you found your dorm.
Yeah, that's impressive. You got close enough.
All right, now I'm turning left into the garage. Visitor parking. Okay. Do I take a ticket? Do I take a ticket?
Yeah.
All right. We are now arriving at our destination. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm coming over as we speak.
Okay. Here we go. Watch this. We got the card, and the gate goes up, and now we're going into the garage.
I think I see you going in. If you just left the trainway, I see it.
Yeah, I think I found a parking. No, this place is pretty crowded.
Yeah, you can park anywhere in that garage. It works the same way it did last time I had someone parking there, but that was a long time ago.
Some of it was reserved, but let's see here. These are small spots.
And one thing I'd recommend, if there is any space on the roof, you can park right next to the staircase and come down. It might actually be a better spot.
Oh, I think I found a spot. It says no overnight parking.
Well, you're not parking overnight, so that's fine.
Oh, I know. Gosh, this is tight. These spots are tight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit.
Welcome to the city.
And I'm in a small car. Look how tight this is.
As I said, welcome to the city. I need to park a minivan in there. How do you think I feel?
Well, anyway, I made it. I'm going to pull up to the wall. And,
I'm crossing the street in front of the garage right now.
all right. I'm going
I'm going to be in the garage before you got here, but the elevator just
Whoop, the TX10 just dropped. Again.
4 minutes ago when you came in, I lost sight of your car.
All right, let me see where.
I'm next to the ticket booth right now.
All right, come on in.
Where are you?
I see you right down there.
Oh, down there. You know who's coming over? I see a camera.
Yep, there's Jacob. This will be the official end of the trip from Roanoke to St. Louis.
Bye.
That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, we made it to St. Louis. Now what? That's right. We're going to go ride some elevators. And while we're at it, let's listen to some of Streetcar 1743's awesome music on the organ. We are here in the library at the SLU School in St. Louis, and look at this. We have an old Otis elevator. Here it is. Who's that in the elevator? There's somebody in the elevator.
Remember them? The famous Dieselducy.
Now this elevator has floor lockout. Look at this floor lockout. We're going to defeat the floor lockout and go to 5.
It's a really tough lockout.
Here are 5. Let's bring out the high CRI Mini CR2. Look at this. We got a construction area up here.
I just started a video up here a few weeks ago, so we can see it all torn up.
Yeah, this is what a construction area looks like. Now we're going to take the elevator back down to 1 or lower level.
This is why this elevator might be extinct. Or
And
endangered.
I'll go ahead and get a cab view with the high CRI Mini CR2.
I'll stand behind you so I can take advantage of it. Ow.
I'll make it brighter.
I love the curves in the back.
Yeah.
And that rim around the top is really neat too.
I like curves in an elevator.
Okay.
I'm going to use the high CRI Mini CR2 before I'm doing it. There's your special key to the floor lockout. Go ahead and peel it back so I can get you these fixtures.
It's a shame to put tape on these beautiful buttons.
Yeah, look at these fixtures.
I didn't have a flashlight last time. This is a lot better.
I got the elevator channel here,
My camera's still starting up.
right?
Not sure to a year.
Oh, look at this, a vending machine.
In the middle.
Probably one in the middle. Classic leveling. Oh, this is awesome. We'll bring out the Quark high CRI Mini CR2 when we do a cab view. Go down the ground. I bet we're gonna have an epic motor going up. Here at the ground. Ready to listen to the motor?
Yep.
Big bump. Ooh, an even bigger bump. Now sit down the ground.
Refund, then sit there and try to scrounge and come up with another couple.
Are we gonna find something good in here, or is it gonna be crap? And we got an old Otis.
Awesome. Pretty slow. It breaks the silence.
Bumpers. Let's listen to the motor. I don't know if it's hydro traction.
That, my friend, is traction.
Traction. Definitely classic 50s build.
I like the lobby.
I wonder what the bathroom looks like. And look what we have here. A wheel elevator. Now enter the elevator. Before we go anywhere, we'll get a cab view.
This is very well built.
Let's get a cab view before we go anywhere. Look at that light. I like that light. Once we get a focus, it's a screw drive. Are you ready to go up?
Oh boy.
Hold on. You better hold on that railing.
I'm holding on.
Here we go. 3, 2. It's a scenic elevator. Watch it level. Here we are up at 2.
I don't know how I survived that.
See, this is the upper level. Lewis. And Tom, look at that. There's your fixtures. Constant pressure. You hold the button and it'll come down.
These are our favorite kind of elevators. They really do move.
And here it is. Now this one is self-leveling as well, and it's okay. It's level now. The door's a 2-speed door. I like that. Let's take a look at this cab before we go anywhere.
This is the one that serves the office side of the...
Either one works. I mean, this.
All right, Patrick, are you ready?
This one is faster.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2.
See how fast this thing is? It's faster than the other one.
Nice smooth start.
They work on this thing a lot.
It's self-leveling. So once it gets in the leveling zone, I can take my finger off the button. See, watch, I take my finger off the button and it levels. All right, Tom, again, look at this. These are some of your older fixtures. There's your emergency button. Now we'll go on down.
Those solenoids to keep the door shut.
Yeah, it's called a retiring cam.
Still like ram sound to listen to, though.
Yeah. We're gonna take one more trip up and we're gonna be silent going up so we can hear the motor. Get ready for the stop, Patrick. Here it comes. Now we're leveling. And
We always have to be courteous, make sure we got everything shut.
yeah, that's a rule of freight elevators. So anytime you got a manual elevator, always close the door. And there it goes, and
Always happen.
that's it. Now it's okay. Let's try it. Uh-oh. You know what? I think we just got stuck in here. It's building. Wait till you see this. Vintage Otis elevator. What goes down will go up, right? There we go. Now we're on the way to 3.
As we can see, that blank button does anything. Nope. Well, talk about non-ADA compliant phone. Look at this. There's Andrew's head. There's the phone. Oh, and there's not even a phone in there.
There's no phone? But look down here.
Oh, never mind. They fixed that problem.
Look at these fixtures. Let's take a look at this basement. And guess what? It's a basement. And there it goes, and that was awesome. Found the elevator. Let's see if it works. Here we go. Okay, let's try it. Uh-oh. You know what? I think we just got stuck in here. Uh-oh. This elevator's going crazy. You want to chance it? Let's try it. So far, so good. Uh-oh. I hate to say, this elevator's not that great. It's going to stop on every floor going down. Uh-oh, we're at the top floor and we're going up. It's not good. Okay. Well, we got to go up 2 floors. Look at this. This place is a disaster. This place is a disaster. You know what? We're gonna have to go down the MPE probably. Because the electric one is broken. Look at that. It's above the floor. What's out here? This is the outdoor MPE. Look at this. It's a nice view. I hate to say, y'all need to fix your elevator. Here it comes. Watch this. Beautiful.
What many people are unaware of is that this elevator actually has an automatic door operator.
Wow. Look at that. Before I go anywhere, I'm going to take a second to appreciate this vintage, beautiful cab. And now we're going to do something interesting. Jacob is going to join in on the video.
This is neat. Got a little bit of a cab view on my way in here.
Do you need the high CRI mini CR tube?
I got my own flashlight.
What kind is it?
I forgot what it's called. Got a good view around. I'm kind of curious, actually.
Here's Jacob doing some looking.
You can see all the way up.
Cool.
I can literally see the ceiling. There's some fluorescent lights up there. But
really, let me look.
You want this flashlight? Here. Double flashlight.
Wow, you can't see the ceiling. Look at the door operator. This thing is beautiful. Now send her down.
I got a funny capture of you looking up.
Send her down to the ground.
I love automatic gates.
What I love more is the piston pump motor on this thing.
Yeah.
We're going to have a silent trip going up so you can hear that beautiful...
That classic leveling. Now, I'm going to do what I did last time, actually.
Set the camera on the floor. That's what I did.
I did this last time. It turned out really well. You can hear the motor clearly.
Grayson,
we're
three. Motor. This is the best hydraulic motor I have ever heard in my life. Look at that light. Watch this. It works.
Neat.
It's an emergency light. Now, where are we going now? You can pick the floor.
I'll go back down to G since it's my first time on.
We'll do another round trip. This is one of those elevators you just can never get enough of.
Yeah. It sounded like it was struggling coming up here. Was it struggling that much before I got in?
It's just the nature of the piston pump.
You could really feel every time it chugs, it actually pushes.
This elevator has a feel unlike any other elevator I've ever ridden in my life. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, not to mention, I mean, the combination of a gate and hydro is just very unique on its own.
And the piston pump. A trip to St. Louis is not complete without hearing Streetcar 1743 play the organ. I got Streetcar 1743 here, and where are we, Streetcar?
So this is the City Museum. This organ that was built in 1924 for the Rivoli Theater, which was given to the museum. So kids can learn about, they can get a feel of history, and it's got all the stuff you hear in you find in the old in the silent films. Check this out. It's got
car horn.
Yeah, it's got this bird whistle, and check it. An old telephone. Here's some for all the steam.
We're live.
Okay, this piece is dedicated to our rather good friend, Captain Elevator, 42189. This is a piece I wrote myself, and what you're going to hear is the pedal holds the whole song, which is called Foot Continuendo. The name of the piece is F major. And instead of having the trims on, they're turned off for classical pieces.
Okay.
And here it goes.
Excellent. And that's it. Well, they say all good things must come to an end. I guess that means this video too. Now enjoy some photos and listen to Streetcar 1743 playing the organ. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Great job, Patrick.
And here it goes.